Give me a test 1, 2, please.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing.
All right, just setting focus, and then do we have a napkin around? I think on the end. And patch it down a tad. Right here. Okay. Sorry about that. It's a little shiny on his nose. It's like a sweat thing. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
This is Yvonne and Cheryl.
Okay. Oh, posterity. Yeah.
It's a true blessing.
Put it in a book. Dragon from the
You guys staying there? All right, well, I'll call you on my way.
Should have levels in. Give me a level one more time, please.
Okay, fine.
Okay. It's good.
All right, fine.
All right. So, I guess first and foremost, I really enjoyed the book. When we first interviewed you a couple years back, originally you were going to call it Too Black for Hollywood, but the title changed.
Yeah, the title did change.
Was there a reason?
Yeah, because it was too black for Hollywood. So Black is the New White. It's more contemporary. It's better.
All right. And just what will readers find in the book, I guess, is the first question.
Well, readers will find it. They'll find humor in it. It's funny. Black is the New White. It's funny. The bottom line is it's very, very funny.
Okay. One of the most interesting things in the book to me was the thing I knew about Richard Pryor's transition, like from a Vegas comic to the Craps After Hours and the Richard Pryor that most people are known for. But I didn't realize that you were the impetus. You were the one that sort of led him to the Bay Area.
I drove him to the Bay Area. We went to the Bay Area together. I told him, because of it's the college atmosphere, I told him to go get some education, to go up and be with the students. Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
And you knew Huey Newton early on.
Huh?
Huey Newton.
Yeah, I was school with Huey. Yeah. He wanted to marry my cousin. He was in love with my cousin.
Okay. I thought that was really interesting. So, I mean, that year in the Bay was a big transition. That was sort of where he found his voice, would you say, or?
He's always had his voice. Richard was a genius. Yeah, he had a good experience up there, that's all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And kind of spoke a little bit about your birthing to become a comedian. A lot of people are going to watch this are going to be interested in becoming.
Well, they have to read the book. It's one thing to hear me talk to you. It's quite another thing to read the book. Like your little friends here that work with you who didn't read it. If I'm talking truth, honey. Sorry if I hurt your feelings, but it's the truth. And if this is real black TV, let's get real black and read the book.
Okay.
Because black is definitely the new white. They approve of it. They didn't read it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get away from the book then. Just talk about current events.
Okay. About who?
Current events.
Like what?
The Oscars. Did you tune in?
Did I see the Oscars?
Yeah.
The Prejudice, I'm sorry, the Academy Awards? Of course I saw it. But it was predictable. I already knew it was going to be. I knew that stupid movie with Sandra Bullock was going to, that movie I have grandkids and I have kids. I don't want them to be brainwashed by white folks. That white people have to save you. That angels are white, because angels aren't white.
Okay.
You know, I was offended by that movie. I didn't like that movie. I walked out on it. I just wanted him to just sit on her and kill her. That would have been a great ending for me.
And Precious?
But Precious was a horror movie. Come on, that was The Color Purple 2. And the only reason why Oprah or those people could relate to that, because they were molested as children. No Christian could sit and write that movie and sit through that movie. It's scary. Scary, scary movie.
Now, when people talk about the Oscars and black folks finally getting opportunities to win some, there's always sort of a backlash. It seems like people they want to see us at the Oscars but not winning for those kind of awards.
Well, the Oscars, it was named, Betty Davis saw it and she said, it looks like my Uncle Oscar. That's where it was named. The statue itself it's worshiping statues. So, you know, Hollywood's, if God doesn't destroy Hollywood, he owes Solomon and Gomorrah an apology.
So, I mean, and you've...
No, the Oscars are very racist. It's been racist right from the beginning. When Hattie McDaniels won for playing Mammy, they wrote her speech. The speech said, I'm a credit to my race. That in itself is stupid. And we're too much into their white folks' awards and what they set a standard or what they worship. We worship what they worship. You know?
Definitely.
No, I mean, if they say something is good, then ooh, that's the best. You know, somebody white said it was good. It has to be good. If somebody white says it's the best, it's the best.
Okay. Well, let's touch on 2 points. First and foremost, we're talking about the Oscars and the validation that it gives us. A lot of people, like I guess it was Du Bois said that in the issue for the 20th century would be race. Now that we're into the 21st century, do you think it's...
Of course. Race is, nothing's changed but the weather. It used to be overt, now it's covert. And Obama being in office, it makes it overt again. These white people can't help themselves. You see the things that are coming out of their mouths. They're saying stuff white people are saying wild stuff. You listen to these white boys on these talk shows and these radio shows, they say whatever they feel. I mean, that one Dan Rather with his old tired butt, he's going to say Obama can't sell watermelons? And Clinton's going to say he would be bringing us his coffee? I mean, come on, white boy. It's too much for me. That's why I say what I feel. White folks got their freedom. I'm going to be free, white, and 21 too. That's an old Southern expression. Free, white, and 21. That's what I want to be.
So let's jump into the whole issue. Like, you're always in our top, every month you're in our top 10 most viewed clips. The piece that you did for us in 2008. It's got over 140,000 views, and
I'm in the top 10?
You're always in the top 10.
You're kidding.
For us, yeah.
I'm stunned.
Well, people have a lot of comments.
I just think I'm stunned. Well, thank you. I'm in the top 10. Okay, I'll accept that.
Most viewed, most commented.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when there were 10 little Indians. Remember?
Top 5.
I hope I don't end up like that. Remember? One little two. Remember that? It was 10, and they but 2 now. So go ahead.
By the way, I mean, you certainly did it tonight, your act, but a lot of people, you know, you're split. It's like you have a 5-star rating across the board, and half the people use the message, the comments, to talk about how racist you are.
That I'm racist? Well, that's very funny. I can't be racist by definition. Look that up in the white folks dictionary. How can I be racist? I've never told anyone where to live. I've never told anyone what kind of jobs to have. I've never kept anyone from going to a school, out of a restaurant, or drinking from a fountain. I've never lynched anybody. So how can I be racist? How can I be racist? By definition, I can't be racist.
Well, I think what's happening is...
How can the slave be the master? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, That's someone that's telling you this or making that statement, whether they're black or white, they have to be totally insane. I can't be, by definition. Look up the definition of racism.
Well, I think what's happening in the world is a lot of younger people feel like they have no attachment to the past of America, and they want to make that clear in their own different ways.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm just saying that to you. But if I am racist, if I go along with that, then I learn from the best. I was taught by the best, if that's true. But I don't think that's true. I don't think I can be.
Why do you think?
That's like telling a cow that they're the owner of the cows. Cows don't own people. People own cows. So it doesn't make sense to me. It's not, for me, it doesn't compute.
We deal with similar issues just by having the name Reelblack. Early on, I did a piece on my grandmother, and they said, you know, this is even more racist. Why, if I made a show called Real White, I'd be called racist. A lot of people.
If you said real white, you'd be called racist. That doesn't make sense.
That's
Because
right.
things are real white. I'd say you would be in earnest.
A lot of people, when they deal with Obama, they have issues. They say, well, he's half white.
He's half African.
Obama is.
He's half African. Everybody's half white. That's why people say they're biracial. That means that they can prove one of their parents is white. Every black person in America is biracial. That's why I like DNA. DNA doesn't lie.
Have you had
And the white man that invented DNA, trust me, he's dead. They found him by the railroad tracks. Because DNA was supposed to put black people in jail, and what it did was free them. That's God's work.
Okay. We're getting pretty close. I mean, let's.
Wait, gotta ask me something else. I'm enjoying this. This
Okay,
is
I don't
crazy.
know what
Yeah, go ahead. You have to want or nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be looking at this in rebuttal to the previous clip. I mean, a lot of things have changed and some haven't in the last 3 years.
Yeah. Well,
We've gotten a president elected that's African, half African, and Michael Jackson passed.
yeah, Michael passed. Yeah, the world lost a genius, and Michael Jackson was not a pedophile. You can forget that. You know, he was definitely X-Files, but he's not a pedophile.
So, I don't know. So if the definition of racism is holding power over someone else, is that how you define it?
It's not how I define it. It's what is. Look at America's history. America, if you believe in coded, America says race. America is race. America's founded on racism. I didn't found America. I had nothing to do with America. It is what it is. I didn't create it.
So there's an interesting point that Richard Pryor makes about when you first became friends. He said that he envied you in a way.
What?
In the book, you said that he felt envious of you in a way because you had no fear of
Well,
what.
no, I've never had it. I've never had it. That's since I was 7. I don't have it. It's innate. That's God in me. I have nothing to do with it. People are stunned by things that come out of my mouth. I'm shocked. It comes from somewhere else.
You're an open vessel?
Yeah, it's just It's just, I'm surprised that things are coming out of my mouth. I'm shocked. People are shocked, but I'm shocked too. But I like it.
How do you get away with it?
Easy. I told you I was free white in 21. That's how you get away with it. And when you realize that you're free white in 21, you'll get away with it. It's an old Southern expression. And it says everything. It really does.
Okay, I'm curious. Does this make sense to you?
Well, it makes a lot of sense. And it makes a lot of sense to you too.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just thinking in terms of like Du Bois said. I mean, if that was 100 years ago, we're going to be dealing with race, and that's going to be the issue. And seemingly, like you say, overtly, it seems that things have changed.
Yeah, not really. No, I'm writing a script now. Remember Rip Van Winkle? Remember?
Mhm.
My Rip Van Winkle's black. He falls asleep. There's a man being lynched. He sleeps for 100 years. He wakes up, a man's being lynched. Maybe when you see my film, you'll understand it more. You'll be better educated about it. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. You know, I told you tonight about the doll test. The girl had the doll test. Our kids say the same thing. That means that they're being brainwashed. The white doll is nice, it's pretty, and the black doll is bad and ugly. That's brainwashing.
So,
You know, that comes from that, what was that man's name? That Lynch man. That Willie Lynch. That's the Willie Lynch syndrome. It's to brainwash us. Then they'll do it themselves. They must only love and trust us, not each other. Notice the difference in their skin color, their ages, and terrify their females. Our black women do things that came from slavery. They don't even know why they do it. Our black women slept with the white man. When you sleep with someone, they're very vulnerable. And the black woman found out how much he hates us. That's why she has a fear for the young black male. Women in a family will damn near make a black man a pimp. They protect us, they give it to us. They try to hold us as long as they can because they know once we get out there, because when we reach puberty, that sexual thing, that white man, they know how much that white man hates us. And we're going to jail or we're going to be murdered. And the black woman knows it. And she takes the female and she pushes her out there first, working jobs, everything. But not us. She holds us back psychologically. It comes from slavery. They have a fear. They terrorize the black woman. They tore the black man, they put horses, they tore our heads off. They did evil things so she could see it, so she could make her children behave. She has a fear.
And Bell Hooks has a book that deals with that.
Who?
Bell Hooks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she says that, you know, a lot of the
How old is he? How old is Bill Hooks?
Bell Hooks, she is older than me. She's probably in her 50s.
Huh?
She's probably in her 50s.
Well, then she's been watching my show. They'll watch me and listen to me. I'm serious.
Feminist critic, but I mean,
It doesn't even matter.
basically
I've been doing this for 41 years. I know Richard, you know, more than half of his life. I've been talking this. I've been on that front row, believe me, and they've been sitting there. I did this when it wasn't popular. I'm not getting into people's case, but I'm nobody's fool. I have that soapbox. I have a voice, and they listen. They get a lot of stuff from me. I've been out there. I was in Hollywood when Richard and I kicked that door in. We didn't open it, we kicked it in. That's why this generation thinks that it's their birthright. We had to give up a lot for them to have what they have. I had to wait 40 minutes for my grits. This generation gets their grits in 5 minutes. They want stuff instantly now. They can't even wait to die. That's why they kill each other. No, you're going to die. Just wait for death. It's coming. Just wait. Be patient.
So what's, if black is the new white?
Oh, black is definitely the new white.
What?
That's why you got me here, like white folks cross-examining my black ass. Black is, black is definitely the new one. You see your folks are laughing, so go ahead.
I'm just trying to get a little rebuttal.
Just have them read the book. I'm tired of rebuttaling. Just read the damn book. Black is the new white. Buy it, steal it, do what you have to do, but get it.
Man.
Good. Hope you have fun with that. Yeah, please.
All right, and let me give you a newspaper.